Yo, who we got on the block today?
It's King Rightless. How you doing today?
Alright, what's up, what's up? So shit, let me know how you get the name.
Really, as growing up, like it just kind of, all my friends had their little nicknames and stuff. I've been called King Rightless as long as I can remember, and then it just kind of, once I started doing music, it rolled over into that. It's what I've been called. It's what I respond to. So that's what best suits me for my music.
Yeah, so shit, where you from?
I was born in Louisiana, but I've been here my whole life. I've been down here, 23 years. So.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
So shit, tell me about like growing up in Louisiana.
I was only there probably about 2 months. That's where my dad's from, though. I mean, I went back and forth a couple times growing up, and like my grandparents owned a bus station down there and stuff. So it was pretty cool going down there, just getting away from here. You feel me? Like I ain't been too many places, but Panama, Oklahoma, Louisiana. So
Yeah.
it's just fun getting out of Panama City, seeing different places. And all
So what's
that.
up? So what's about you being in these different states? Shit, which one you like the best?
I don't know. I like Panama. Ain't nothing like where you from, just because everybody that I know here, all the support I get, my family's here. So I'd have to say Florida.
Right. So shit. So how you get into the music?
Honestly, like I've had a hard life growing up. Like just my mom worked all the time. She's a single mom, 3 kids, so she really had to work every day to do what she had to do to provide. So just being alone, my brothers had their own life. I got a younger brother and an older brother. I'm the middle out of 3 kids, so I was kind of on my own black sheep type, and it just helped me like getting my music, working on my music. It just helped me express how I was feeling at the time and get everything out. So
Yeah. So shit, like, you know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, you talking about like music, like who you looked up to like into the music?
I used to know all Lil Wayne songs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, growing up, like that was my main. I like his punchlines. Like, you really gotta listen to the whole song. You might miss it the first couple times you listen, but just stuff leading up. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
he'll say something and it all goes together perfect. I like that. Like
Yes.
I like wordplay a lot.
So which one your favorite? What's your favorite Lil Wayne song?
It probably got to be Dear Ann. It's like I don't know if you've heard it. It's a 3-part story. It's kind of like Eminem's Stand, but he
Yeah.
redid his own version, and it's
Okay.
hard.
I ain't gonna lie. So shit, you know what I'm saying? I know you did Who Got Bars and shit. You
Oh
know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I
Hey,
seen it got
hey.
like 1.2K
Yeah,
views.
you got some people fucking
Yeah.
with it and shit and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we posted on Facebook, we had like some little haters and shit come on there and shit, so I know you wanna kinda, you know what I'm saying, clear your name on that shit and stuff, so.
Well, I've dealt with that since it happened when I was 13. Like, I don't know if you noticed, whenever the picture originally got posted, at the bottom part, that's where the date would have been. It was like 9-15 when I actually fully got charged, like whenever I got sentenced. It happened when I was 13 years old, so it had to be 2014, late 2013 type. But really, I think it was probably, it's been so long back, I can't tell you exact time, dates, all that, but really, like, it all started when my mom met this dude named Terry. It was her ex-boyfriend now, but at the time, like, when they met, he told her he was in the military. He told her this, that, like, a bunch of stuff that when he came into my life, it wasn't true at all. Like, within, I give it 2 months, he started beating me up. You feel me? Like, I was probably 95 pounds at 13. You feel me? I didn't hit a growth spurt till I was 18, and then even, I'm still not very big. I'm tall, but I ain't got much weight on me, so I couldn't defend myself, none of that. He beat me up from probably the time I was 13 to the time I was 15. I got sentenced. He sexually abused me through that time, you feel me? Like, at this point, I feel comfortable talking about it. It's been about 10 years now. It happened when I was 13. I'm 23 now, so I done grew up and kind of, I'm not going to say I'm okay with it. It's not nothing I'm ever going to be okay with, but I mean, it happened to me, and I was a kid. I couldn't really, like, going through the court system and everything. I just figured it was all supposed to work out. You feel me? Like, I put all my faith in the court system, and it didn't work like that. Like, with everything I was going through and the pain that it caused when he was doing that to me, I was smoking, I don't know if you know what Mojo is, synthetic marijuana.
Yeah.
I was smoking so much of that, I would hear my mom and my brother call me. I'd know they weren't home and I'd still respond. You know what I mean? Like, I overdosed 2 times from 13 to 15. Like, around the time it supposedly happened, I wasn't even allowed to sleep out of my mom's room. You feel me? Like, I had overdosed from what he was doing to me on triple C's. I took 36 and I was in the hospital for like, I got airlifted to Pensacola to some hospital and shit, and we thought I was gonna lose my life. I was probably like 14 at that time, so my mom started making me sleep at the end of the bed every night, like just trying to get my mind right. He was threatening me around the time and I couldn't tell her what was going on. Like, I was growing up, I was a young male, you feel me? So it was just kind of, for me to come out and even tell anybody, it just wasn't something I felt comfortable doing with him still being in the house. And my brother lived there. I didn't want him to try and mess with my brother, none of that. So it was just a real hard situation. And I ended up getting sentenced just for the fact that I was messing up, like not in that specific case itself, but I had just, when the case hit, I got expelled from PCMI, which is already an alternative school. I don't know if you know what that is, but I got kicked out of every public school in Bay County, just mad at the world, like mad at what was happening to me and stuff. So I ended up getting sentenced on that, and then once I finally got out of my program, I was locked up from 15 to 18 in Jacksonville, like right in between Jacksonville and Gainesville. As soon as I got out of my program, the kid wrote one of my buddies admitting that it wasn't true. Like, he apologized for saying it, but his dad was beating him. And I mean, I understand that, I get that, but it ruined my life. I feel like there's days I woke up and wanted to give up and just say forget everything, because if people are gonna think that's the type of person I am, I don't even want to be here sometimes, you feel me? But I go that much harder every day just to show that's not who I am, you feel me? Like, if I see someone dealing with what I'm dealing with, not necessarily that, but just mental health stuff, I'll go out my way to help them. I don't care if I'm about to go to sleep, what I'm doing, I'll go out my way to make sure someone ain't feeling like I'm feeling at that point. So.
So see, when it comes to that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, type of situation, you know what I'm saying, you know, you probably need, like, go out to the little public speak shit like that, speak out to, you know what I'm saying, to other people that's in that type of situation.
Well, I've thought about that a lot, actually, because, I mean, even with my case, I reached out to the Innocence Project, and they really wanted to take my case. Like, they were gonna take it, but with the statute of limitations, there's only 7 years in between the time that you get charged with a charge and the time that you can actually fight it, appeal it, try and go back and deal with it. And I was locked up for 3 years, and then it was 2 years by the time I got out. So when I got the proof, I couldn't go back and really do anything with it. So I mean, yeah, that's something I'd love to do, just because it's so easy to get a charge like that. People don't realize, like, I realize it's a scary, like, when you hear that, it's something people, they get worried about, because it is. Like, I've went through it, I've lived it, I was sexually abused, so I mean, I can imagine why it's so, but at the same time, you never know someone's situation until you talk to them, or you might not even have to talk to them because people lie, but talk to people that's involved with the situation. They know the situation, and they can tell you the real, because anybody that knows my situation, even the victims, apologize to me. So it's hard to really judge on that. And you can get that type of charge peeing outside. If you're under 18, you have relationships with whoever you're having them with, and they're the same age, you can get charged with that if their parents aren't consenting to it. Like, it's so easy to get that, and people don't realize that. People think it's just doing something like that. So.
Yeah, that's what I say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, man, you gotta have to come, you know what I'm saying, clear your side. I tell people, like, I ain't the person who choose sides or stories, none of that shit. I let the person come tell me, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, they side and shit, you know what I'm saying? And but I would say you probably need, like, you ever thought about, like, just putting that shit in your music, you know what I'm saying, and expressing it out? You know
I actually just, I made a song probably whenever we started all talking about coming together and making this meeting happen. I wrote a song about the actual situation. It's not complete yet. I'm making 3 different parts. It's gonna be, but I got the first part pretty much, the rough drafts done. I want to touch a little up, and it's gonna come out real soon. So
Yeah, I sure like it. That'd be a good way, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And
you
it
know what
was
I'm
a
saying?
weight off my shoulders whenever
Yeah,
I spit it, like, and actually put what happened to me out. Because, I mean, I've talked to everybody that knows me. I've talked to them about what happened. I've explained it a million times. And, I mean, even people that don't know me, that don't understand the situation, I tell everybody when I meet them. Because I own my own lawn care business, you know, so as soon as I go and talk to someone about, I'm upfront with it. Look, this is what I was charged with. This is what happened. If you don't want me to do it, it's on you. But I'm just putting that up
put it
front.
out there, but it won't be no other than, I feel you on that. Yeah, business big, I feel you on that. Yeah, but shit, I feel like there'll be a good way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, express that, get it out, 'cause then you'd be showing, you know what I'm saying, to other people, like, shit, it's another way, you know what I'm saying, we're going through the situation, they relate to you, you know what I'm saying, you probably build, you know what I'm saying, relationship with other people, people might come to you and be like, damn, bro, I'm going through the same shit, you know what I'm saying, since I heard your song, I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying, I can go a little more, you know what I'm saying, then I feel like giving up too, you know what I'm saying, but when I heard your story, your situation now, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I can make it through another day too, you know what I'm saying.
See, I've had people that have judged me about it, and then I told them about my situation, and we really came so much closer and connect because they've been through not the exact situation, but they've been sexually abused as well. And some people, like, they don't want to talk about that. That's a hard situation to talk about. So to just come out and tell everybody, you know, hey, this is what happened to me, you can't do that. But if you meet someone that you feel comfortable with and maybe they have been through the same situation, it's easier to express that. Like, even right now I'm shaking a little bit just because thinking about everything that happened, it still gets to me every day, but I'm just working every day to be better than I was yesterday. That's all I can do.
Yeah, like you said, more like how you just said you felt better when, you know what I'm saying, you were getting that shit off your chest a little bit, so you just imagine once you do the song, you put it out and shit, you know, it's like therapy. Music is therapy, you know what I'm saying? Like people go just they escape, you know what I'm saying, and get out, you know what I'm saying, situations, shit, I go to the music, you know what I'm saying?
You see, some people, like, I've had 5 friends pass away this year, so I came to the conclusion, life's too short. Like, my buddy Ethan, long live Ethan, he just passed away last week, the gun violence. He wasn't nothing but 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, I don't got no problems with nobody. Like, anybody that's done me bad, I don't want to see nothing but the best from them, just because, I mean, life's too short. Anybody could change, tomorrow's another day. As long as you ain't gone, that you can fix whatever you're going through. Like, I got buddies that thought they'd never do anything with their lives, that's doing 20 times better than me or anybody I know right now.
So shit, what you look like? What you looking forward to the music, like in your music? Like, where you trying to go with it?
Really, I mean, I'm not just even trying to work on just music. I like the music. I've started writing a movie, you feel me? Like, I just want to do some of everything. I like acting. I like just being in this type of, like, making other people happy, you feel me? If they can hear a song I wrote, if they can see something I wrote as far as a movie and just, it makes their day better, that's all I can ask for.
So shit, you talking about writing movies, so what type of movie, you know what I'm saying, you got rolled up, like, what you trying to, you know what I'm saying, put in play?
It's really about my life, like, it's called The Rapper so far, like, that's just my rough draft that I started writing. It's just kind of everything that's happened in my life. I've had so many situations that people told me they felt like it was a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I've been through situations where I got hurt, situations where I got lucky and came up, just from every aspect, happy, sad, mad, all that. So just putting all that into a different eye, how someone else would have seen it, and putting it out there. So yeah, like, I'm trying to, all the times I got in trouble, I'm trying to get it from all different perspectives, how people see me from them looking in, how I felt looking out, and then a third eye view of how my parents felt, how my family, like, just how I affected the people that care about me. So trying to get it from every view.
Alright. So shit, what you got coming out new? What you got in the vault that's gonna to come out?
Like I said, I did just write that song. It was really a freestyle. The day after I watched my On the Block, I was inspired, you feel me? Like, it really motivated me a lot. So I went and I've been writing music every day since then, freestyling, rewriting it. Here in the next month, I'm gonna have to come out with a little mixtape, something, you feel me? Like, something small, so.
Man, shit, let people know where they find you at.
On Snapchat is takeoff_Ramsey. On Facebook is James Clover Hunter Devin, and then on Instagram is King Reckless, and then King Reckless 21519. That's what it is.
Alright, shit, man. Appreciate you coming on the block, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, just letting me get to tell my side, because a lot of people don't have that. There's 100,000 people that people get falsely accused every day, whether it be this charge, whether it be false accused murders, anything like that. Like, there's so many people out there that are hurting every day because they wish they could just tell what happened to them, not just have a bad narrative out there and there ain't nothing they can do about it. Like, since this happened, I've tried so hard every day to just make other people happy, be a good part of the world, because people think I'm just this horrible person, and I'm not. I mean, I'm a person. I got hurt at a young age. I was 13 years old. I was a kid. I mean, if I could go back and take everything back, be able to actually fight the case like I could now, like know the things, it'd be so much different. But I was a kid, so I'm just trying to live for tomorrow.
Man. Shit, bro. Appreciate you coming on the block, man.
I appreciate you having me. For real.
Man, we out.